fundamental principles of American National Bolshevism, U.S. NATBOL, their Diablo founder. Now then, state-sponsored communes. Let's get into it. So, a lot of people think leftism, socialism is all the way about handouts and welfare and stuff like that. Forget that for a minute. When I say state-sponsored, land is what I'm on about. Understand? So, in the United States, socialism takes different form in every country. It's an experiment. So then, in the United States, one thing we have is land, as opposed to a country like Germany, historically speaking. But Germany is about the size of Texas, something like that, right? You know, the whole England fits inside my state of Florida. So we have a lot of land throughout the country, but it's not developed land. It's not a place where anybody would want to live or is able to live. It doesn't have plumbing, electricity, all things people are used to, let's say, most people are used to. So then the notion of state-sponsored communism, that's what communism is to me, based on a commune, social group. So then, give us land. Give me and my U.S. NATBOL organization land. The great state of Florida, who started here. The greatest governor in the United States, Governor Ron DeSantis. We don't have all the same political ideas, whatever. But we're Florida, baby. I'm native Floridian. That's what counts to me. And he's done the best job that I've seen anybody out there. And I live here. Beginning in pandemic bomb, let's just put it there, and everything else. So with that being said, you give us land. And in this kind of anti-capitalist mentality, nobody owns it anyway. So the state ultimately owns it. State of Florida. Government. U.S. government. You give us this land, there's loads of it, all sort of protected lands and stuff like that. And that's a danger, them making all that protected lands and government lands. We know that. That's a thing that's been exposed a lot, let's say, with the anti-globalism and so forth. You know, the government taking more and more land and saying that it's, you know, preserves and all this thing. But either way, there is a surplus of land, of underdeveloped land. And then as we get in Florida specifically, you look where it's being developed, and when you get to Lake Okeechobee and so forth, and there's a lot of undeveloped land in the center. So, give us 10 acres of land. And on this land, it's a private socialism. That's the thing. This National Bolshevism, as I took from the original German National Bolshevism, Karl Otto Patel, National Bolshevist Manifesto, 1933 in Germany, it calls for a public economy and a social economy, which is to say, you know, a public and a private. You have the normal economy of America, capitalism. That's what this country is built upon. So from my perspective, from our U.S. NATBOL perspective, you can't expect to take areas that have been developed by American capitalism with the plumbing and the electricity and the grid and everything else that accompanies it and all the built work they've done, expect to, you know, come in as socialists and say, oh, we're going to make all the socialists now. It's not founded upon that. It's different. What we're on about is sustainable living, all this green, all this stuff that a lot of people don't want forced upon them, collectivism. And you pay one group tax. Most people don't know about that. A commune. The essence for me of communism, which is to say a commune. We all live together, we work, everybody has different responsibilities, which is governed by in our case, the vanguard party. But in other circumstances, it could be governed by whoever. But the notion of socialist societies, new cities, you can see how many possibilities there are with this. But give us the opportunity, give us 10 acres, 10-year lease. Let us do whatever we want within the laws of the United States, but specifically, it's one community. It's a commune. It's one society, a closed society. It's voluntary, but at the same time, we reserve the right to kick out anybody we want. We can exile anybody we want. It's private. So it's public within the members of the commune, but it's private in the sense that it's not open to outsiders who are not part of our commune. They can come and visit. We could have a theme park for them, for the general public and stuff, but we don't exchange money between each other. We create goods and exchange goods, and it's governed by the party, by the vanguard party, in this case, myself. So, state-sponsored commune. Government don't pay us nothing. We grow our own land. We got our own animals. We create our own businesses, and it's an entrepreneur spirit combined with a socialist sort of mentality. It's not for everybody. It's voluntary. State-sponsored communes, and the You got your immigrant issues, 10,000, 20,000 going into a new community. You got your homeless issues. Lots of things could be solved with this. And then you got young people who just ain't buying into the capitalist model. There's a lot of places we can go with this. State-sponsored communes. Let all us people who want to be socialists and communists do it in our own area. What's the problem with that? This way we ain't subjecting the people who believe in the capitalist model, who's built America to what it is, to our theories. Because that's what they are, theories. They ain't been done yet successfully 100%. Unless somebody would look at Vietnam. It looks like you could hold them up as the best communist country, even though there's no such thing as a communist country. There's socialist parties that are governed by communist parties. And Vietnam, everybody, America wants to do more business with them. I got my mates going there right now. It's a great place. It's a communist country. The communists won. But communism is a theory. It's subjective. It's not the same thing everywhere. And it's never actually been accomplished. We'll leave it there.